Please, man, my one request is for y'all to not get on my behind on this topic, because I get it. The title of this video, the thumbnail, the insinuation that we are putting out there from this video's metadata, if this is indeed what we are labeling this as in the title, then okay, this is a really big deal, and the way in which you find out about this news probably should not have been from my YouTube channel. You know, I just go out there and talk about stuff, react to things I see on the internet. But in this video, what we're doing is we're talking about the Philadelphia Flyers' first-round pick from 2023, Matvei Michkov. Because if you've been keeping up to date with this YouTube channel, you would have seen that it's been such a crazy ride following Matvei Michkov's KHL, MHL, NHL career ever since he was drafted in that 7th overall spot by Philadelphia 1 year ago. Long story short, after a strenuous development period in Russia wherein he was placed on a whole bunch of different teams, he was getting a whole bunch of points, but all while being on a long-term KHL contract. This made it a very difficult situation for Philadelphia Flyers fans in trying to project when it was that Michkov would actually be able to join the Philadelphia Flyers. Nevertheless, there was a formal announcement that was made by both parties. The SKA St. Petersburg club that Michkov was on ended up releasing him, and then the Philadelphia Flyers ended up signing him. He's on his ELC, and with all things considered, I think it's a lot more likely that Matvei Michkov makes his NHL debut sometime later in the fall. He is too good not to be given an opportunity at the top league in the world. He will get that role, and if everything goes reasonably alright, he'll probably be an everyday in the lineup kind of player. He'll probably get 20 goals. He'll probably get 40 to 50 points. If he gets even more than that, okay, fantastic. He's very well capable of getting more than that. It's all just going to boil down to John Tortorella, the usage there, and just how he meshes with the rest of the Philly Flyers. But in this video, what I wanted to do was bring up some of Matvei Michkov's off-season activities. And the idea that has been floating around, I don't want to say it's confirmed, it's just a question, as to whether or not Matvei Michkov may have breached the contract that he's on right now? Yeah, as we had said, he's no longer on that SKA St. Petersburg deal, he's on a Philadelphia Flyers ELC. But if we go over onto this article on markerzone.com, Aaron goes out there and gives us all the details as to why we are talking about this in the context of him potentially breaching his deal. Now, I'll say this before we read any parts of these articles here. It's not official, nothing is actually being said here, nothing is confirmed. What we have are a bunch of video interviews and facts that we can read that give us enough of an idea to ask the question on if he breached his contract. Not saying he did, but I'm saying that from all the stuff that we have been seeing, it's very reasonable to ask if he did. For context here, Matvei Michkov was participating in a hockey tournament in Russia called the Media Hockey League Tournament. And during an impromptu interview at this Media Hockey League tournament, Matvei Michkov deflected questions about the Philadelphia Flyers, who may restrict him from participating in tournaments outside the NHL or the IIHF. Here is the interview, translated from Russian. I know, probably Philadelphia. I don't know whether they even know about the existence or not, but I just came with my friends over here to play hockey. After all, it's a holiday. When asked if the Philadelphia Flyers knew that Matvei Michkov was at this tournament, he said, "To be honest, I don't know. I'm talking about this. I'm leaving now on the 20th of July. I'm flying away, as if, God forbid, things work out here." And included is a video segment of these exact same quotes from Twitter. The Liberty Yell went out there and tweeted this out. It seems like the reporter is asking Michkov if Philadelphia knows that he's playing in this tournament, since contracts sometimes stop you from playing in separate tournaments. Michkov said, "I don't even know if this tournament exists. I'm out of here on the 20th if stuff works out around here." And so, if Matvei Michkov is participating in a separate hockey tournament that he himself is admitting that the Philadelphia Flyers might not even know exists, then there is a possibility that he might have been breaking some rules here. Not saying it's guaranteed, but just saying that with other players and other contracts, it's common for, let's say, the Vancouver Canucks. Oh yeah, Derek Forbort and Brock Besser, they're participating in the Beauty League tournament here in the summer. That's just an example. It's not happening this year. Brock Besser's recovering from a blood clot. But it would be in the Vancouver Canucks bubble of knowledge that, hey, there is this tournament going on and our guys are in it. For some of the other tournaments, these hockey teams have the right saying, hey, Connor Bedard, sorry, we are not going to allow you to play in the World Juniors in 2024 because you're just too valuable to our team right now. Sorry, but we're not allowing you to play. Teams have control over what their contracted athletes are capable of participating in. And if Philadelphia had no idea that Michkov was doing this media hockey league, then, it kind of raises some questions as to whether or not it really is allowed. Now, I will say, when it comes to Russian hockey tournaments, some people are saying that Michkov was participating in the same NHL, KHL thing that we had seen some other NHL athletes participating in. This either is completely wrong or it's correct and it makes this entire video's premise obsolete. But a few days ago, there was a clip going around of Artemi Panarin in the NHL versus KHL All-Star game attempting a lacrosse spinorama goal in the middle of the play with a goalie and not in a shootout capacity. This was a crazy highlight that was going viral. Everybody was talking about it. Okay, crazy. Panarin, he's doing this KHL, NHL game, and that's where he busted out this move. If Matvei Michkov was participating in that, which unfortunately I can't find any verification if it is that, like if this Panarin KHL NHL thing is the same tournament that Michkov is participating in, if that's the MHL that they're talking about, then okay, like if Panarin's there, it's fine. I guess the Flyers might have some idea, especially with that clip going around. But if Michkov is participating in something else, which it seems to be the case here, then you gotta go out there and start questioning what's really happening. Now, this video interview is fully in Russian. It was posted onto Twitter the other day by Mike, and you had a reply from Daniel. I speak Russian. He is saying that they don't know that he's playing beer league in Russia, and he's flying out on the 20th. I don't know if it's July or August. So, if Michkov is saying pretty much that this is a beer league kind of thing, this is just some low-key, not really super televised, not really too mainstream tournament, then I guess he's participating in it, and I guess he is saying that the Flyers don't know about it. So, is that a breach of contract? I'm not too sure. Is it the most harmful thing in the world? No. Especially since Michkov seems to be fine. I mean, if he got injured at this tournament, then okay, that'd be total disaster mode scenario. Hey, he broke his arm for 3 months. Like, okay, that's totally out of pocket, and that could honestly be, like, reprimandable. But either way, no harm, no foul at the end of the day, especially since Michkov is confident in his flight destinations to be. So if you're a Philadelphia Flyers fan, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about this entire situation? Am I making a mountain out of a molehill by saying that Michkov might have had a breach of his contract by participating in a tournament that his team had no idea even existed, in his words? The article that we pulled from will be linked in the description, as well as the video clip of Michkov's interview. I'll leave a link instead to the Twitter video rather than the YouTube video itself, just so you can get some more of the context, and plus the YouTube interview is included in that Twitter thread. So it's all there for you to make your own educated guesses, opinions, and thoughts known. But when it comes to Matvei Michkov, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about his off-season festivities and whether or not this should be allowed under Philadelphia Flyers contract ruling. Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.